Igboho pe Basiberu labomo kasise kajola isikuko iyeje kamalepa tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhùntò ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀ ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. And a very good evening and welcome to our Sunday broadcast. I say good evening, good morning or good night, depending on what part of the globe you're watching us this evening. My name is Ahmed. A lot of you know the platform as Koiki Media. Happy Sunday to each and every one of us from wherever you're joining us this evening. Aku Isimeni. As you're joining the broadcast, we'll be discussing the way out and also more about the Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation is non-negotiable. And Yoruba nation is not something that we are ready to back down. A lot of people might tell you all kind of things that it's not going to be possible. I say good evening from wherever you're watching this broadcast. I can spot your name, I can see the comment. Mokini bikibiti olukaluku wawa ni wakati inini 12th of September 2021. Thank you very much. And the time is now almost 40 minutes to, well, we say 5:40. So we're just about 20 minutes before 6 p.m. A lot of people believe that some elders or Yoruba leaders will come and take us out of Nigeria. So many people believe. If you look at the headline of the topic this evening, which I'll see if I can pin it, because that is where the focus is going to be this evening. Could the national leader, party leader of APC, be hiding in this building in front of me? We've seen them taking a lot of photo ops of pictures. We've seen him and so many other politicians that have traveled miles. Latiwasi, London, Latiwaki, Tinubu. But my question is, could he be hiding in this particular building? That is the question. And how could that be possible? It's because so many Yorubas believe him as Ashiwaju, someone that is only after his own selfish interest. And a lot of people are not worried. They might say, let's not worry about it too much. But my question is, we as a media need to expose them wherever they are around the globe, especially when they come to UK, because UK is where everything gets tolerated. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Could Bola Ahmed Tinubu be hiding in this building? That is the question this evening. Could Bola Ahmed Tinubu be hiding in that building that you're watching right in front of you? He could not build a standard hospital to look after himself and his family, but rather is here in the United Kingdom, in London precisely. I'm going to take you around later, but let us first focus on the conversation. According to information I have in my hand, and I've been here for some time now, but I know they're also playing very, very smart. And the question is, whether he's in this building or is in another building, we know that he is currently here in the United Kingdom. That is a fact that we can establish. But for so many years, these were the same individuals after the 1993. I'm sure you all know where I'm going now. When the late Chief M.K. Abiola was not allowed to become the next president as at the time. Now we know that they were only fighting for their own selfish interest, not the interest of Nigerians, nor the interest of the Yoruba people. People like that will be running away from me, whether they are aware that I'm down here, or they are being very, very careful so that Koiki Media that lives with them here in the United Kingdom does not get to meet them. But we are doing everything within our own little intelligence. Whenever they're coming, we keep telling those of you at the airport from Abuja or Lagos, if you notice any politician traveling to the United Kingdom, just let us know. And I will meet them at Heathrow Airport, because they are not welcome here. We will shame them, because they have for so long kept millions of Nigerians in dungeon. And millions of Nigerians would never have the same opportunity like them. They never built the places that could have kept millions of Nigerians alive today. And it does not matter whether you're a fan to the Ashiwaju, as they call it. But we are now saying that Nigeria must break so that the next generation does not have to rely on Ashiwaju or whatever nonsense his name is. Because these are individuals that have kept millions of Nigerians in where we are today. There are so many of them. He spent 8 good years as the governor of Lagos State. And the end result is hiding somewhere in this building or in any other building right here in London precisely. And we have millions of Nigerians at home languishing in poverty, in their hundreds, in their thousands. But these corrupt politicians are not in any readiness for the separation of Nigeria for their own selfish interest. Once again, welcome to the broadcast. They can hide but they cannot hide forever. We've seen a lot of African politicians rather take treatment in their own country, but prefer to travel down to European countries, and most especially here in United Kingdom. I'd like to say good evening to all our followers from different parts of the globe.
For me, it's very funny because
I will allow calls to come in now, and when I finish my J2O, I will have enough energy to walk you around the building. I was here before. For those of you that will recognize this area, but the intelligent keep coming back again to me to say, "Ibe yen gongon no ni bi to ngbe, ibe gongon lo wa. Pada lo sibe yen ibe." I might not have opportunity to see those corrupt politicians that travel from Lagos, and we've seen them, and some of our governors, as you might want to call them. They are not my governor, but your governors that have not made life easy for you. So many of the pictures. But I will run after them when they touch ground here in England. I will go after them in the night, in the afternoon, in any time to tell them that they should go back to that contraction called Nigeria. UK. Why are they not bringing all their tout with them to come and threaten people like us as they do back in Nigeria? It is only Nigeria. Lotile ma deruba yin. Nigeria lotile ma ho moyin lara. But àwọn náà mọ̀ pé tó bá dé bí báyìí, òfin lèmi àti wọn jọ máa fi ṣe ní bí báyìí. I will know my boundary as well when I see them. And likewise, they will know their boundary as well. Once again, let's show you the building. It is called Allen Street, right in W1. But my plea to so many of you, especially working at the airport in Abuja, the national party leader of Al-Qaeda People's Congress. Do tell me, send us a message, and we will go after them on your behalf, because they are not welcome here in the United Kingdom. Once again, my question to those of you that are looking at this building, could that be where Bola Tinubu is hiding when millions of Nigerians do not have medical care? Could that be where he's hiding? Or is there another one out of his so many stolen wealth? Some of them are their drivers. Some of them are their drivers. But like I said, the intelligent keep coming back to me to say, Koiki, it is Allen Street. And for you that wants to also maybe once in a while, while he's still here, you can stop over.
Is that like a pre-made like electric bike kit that you fit into it? So I saw there's a company there.
I told you. If they're here, we'll know. They can hide. I almost missed that. Sharing messages to Kojali by Lenkon. Ogbeyan meji dudu ni ben Lenkon, but I was not very fast. Messages to Loni by Lenkon, Iben lo paxi, or Shilekun yen, iyan meji wonu e. They can hide, but they cannot run away. This building, like I said, intelligence is telling us this is where Tinubu has been staying, where Sanwo-Olu, who else came here? Remind me. After he is recruiting, or after let's bring back to my screen again. Now, a lot of you might be asking, what is the problem with Tinubu? The problem is, these are the same politicians that the Yorubas, here, Fayemi, Akeredolu, and the rest of them. These are the same politicians that the youth These are the same politicians that have killed millions of youth at home. Yeah, Amosun. Amosun by long way. Amosun son and Abike Dabiri lives in London. I am not a blogger, so don't tell me to leave Tinubu alone. I am a media personnel, and the job of a media is to go after anybody and report the news as it is. So, face Yoruba Nation, a master of Tinubu, you know, that person, you're probably talking nonsense. I am not a blogger. Blogger, you have to see media, if you don't understand. If I can run after the Labour Party, the former Labour, I bet Jeremy Corbyn won in Liverpool, trying to capture as many of his pictures when we were having the peaceful protest in Liverpool yesterday.
Yeah, I remember.
Jeremy Corbyn was there. I want Tinubu better. Jeremy Corbyn. Some of you don't even understand what it means to be a media. These are the same people as at 1993. Tons of MK Abiola ni jo, MK Abiola ni anigba, ni se kini kan. But now, ara ti wa dewon. Wọ́n ní ká padà sí democracy. And look at what they've created. Even if we are not talking about Yoruba nation, ṣé bí Nigeria ṣe láti rí ni? Ṣé kò jẹ́ kó jẹ́ ìtìjú fún àwọn láti wá máa gba ìwòsàn labroad? Àtẹ̀sọ́pẹ́ yìí tẹ́ẹ̀tẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́ láti lè lọ sí hospital. This week now, I'm going to make a call to my, we call it the GP, General Practitioner. A man called Doctor. Yeah, Jeremy Corbyn, the former leader of the Labour Party. Destroy the Labour Party, okay. I was running after him yesterday in Liverpool. So Taiwan Tinubu, to offer me information. I've been here before.
And you're like just looking at the page of the book, and you don't have to like.
Yeah, Amosun to Laura AK-47 to pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Kí ló fẹ́ fi ṣe? Ó wá London nísìn, ó wá London, ó yọ wá sí London. Ó yọ wá sí London. Kò ṣe kó security dání nígbà tó ń bọ̀ ní London. Because this is what we are telling those of you at home. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín tẹ́ wà nílé, understand that these politicians are not God. They are human beings like you and me. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń pọ́n wọn lé, ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ wọ́n di Ọlọ́run. Ẹ wo ìtí ó ṣekùn bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀m tó jókòó sí Amẹ́ríkà, ó ti padà dé Ọ̀ṣun nísìn, ẹ̀ràn mi ló ti orúkọ ẹ̀, Uncle Davido àbí kí ló ń pè, tó ṣekùn bí ikùn màálù, tó náà fi wá jẹ governor Ọ̀ṣun state, kí ló fi ṣe? They got nothing to offer. It's all about them.
Like, I was very lucky that, so I received.
It doesn't matter whether Tinubu was in power or not.
University fees and a stipend. So for
Tinubu is also part of the problem. And he remains part, yeah, the dancing senator. Everybody to lose because of the 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira. Traffic ban away. Illuminated believe me, say election she born the same. We might do low because he can pump a sit. And the question we should be asking ourselves is, these are the same caucus of Yorubas. What for there? Some of them are not politicians, but they are also engineers of what we are demanding. Oh, the man no for Yoruba nation. Or one of the politician Yoruba sile. No. Because their agenda is to make sure that you, the kind of life Timing Gbadun ní bíbá tí Amosun fi wọ London tó pa àwọn tug tó ń ra AK-47 yẹn fún kò ṣe mú ìkànnù wọn dání kó wá gbébọn yẹn fún pé káwọn jọ wọ plane káwọn jọ máa bọ̀ ní London. Ṣèbóhùn náà lágbára ni as a senator, as a sitting senator of Adeleke here, as a sitting senator. Nígbà tó wá ń bọ̀ kò ṣe kó àwọn ọ̀daràn ẹ̀dá ní kó máa bọ̀ pé okay wọ́n tẹ̀lé bọ̀bọ̀ kan wà ní UK Koiki ló ń pè. It's because they've given you all kind of false hopes. They're telling you, what of your chairman, you are the current chairman, but allocation, budget, you are just a figurehead chairman. You are just a figurehead chairman of wherever Tabafieje. Oh, ní access to even the budget. Láti fi tún community ẹ̀ ṣe. Tó bá dẹ̀ fún any budget yẹn náà, ìwọ náà fi jí owó yẹn ni. So everybody is just waiting for their time. Everybody is just waiting for their time. That is why some of you are still in doubt. Ẹ ṣe iyèméjì. Ẹ ń wò pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yìí ó ṣe pé kó má bọ́ sí, so better kì í ṣe súnmọ́ àwọn politician torí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to the broadcast. Mo kí gbogbo wa lọ́mọdé lágbàlagbà. And if we are discussing Yoruba nation, we must also continue to remind ourselves that yes, not everybody wants the Yoruba nation. But my question then is, who are you keeping Nigeria for? Because if the dancing senator, Abi, Amosun ti jẹ́ for 8 years, kí ló ṣe fún yín? Ìwọ tó ra mọ́tò fún nínú 8 years yẹn, ṣé o ti lọ service mọ́tò yẹn? I'm sure the car has condemned because lónú pé Amosun òun lè kówó tó pọ̀ but peanut ló kọ́ máa fẹ́ yín peanut. Yes, owó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn politician yẹn because they've stolen the wealth that is meant to have been used to make life better for you. So it is very easy for you, ìwọ tí o ti ní determination pé Yoruba nation yìí, Biafra nation, Middle Belt, ṣó máa bọ́ sí. Just as we have the same problem with the Biafrans and some Middle Belt, they believe that they should keep Nigeria because they are also still sucking out of Nigeria. Not literally mean. Not literally mean that they are doing very well. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Amosun kó jọ for 8 years níbo lẹ wà nísìn. Ẹ jáde kárí yín. Ẹ jáde gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ lábẹ́ àtẹ̀yin tí ẹ sì ń jẹ lábẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nísìn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ wo bẹ́ ṣe rí. Ẹ rí ránun. From the religious leaders that supported them while he was in power, to all the corrupt individuals that thought it was going to be there forever. 8 years, no look padà ṣe, but ẹ lọ wo 8 years, Amosun as an example. Kí ni the end result? Ẹ lọ wo Aregbemuigbo, Rauf Aregbesola, kí ni the end result? Ẹ lọ wo Fayose, kí ni the end result? What is the end result? Àwa ń sọ̀rọ̀, we are talking about generation that will come and be pleased, but you are more concerned about interface politician anything. Lóòótọ́ ó kọ́lé fún ẹ, dispute, but ilé yẹn ṣé ó ti appreciate ni àbò ti depreciate? And let me say this again to those of you that do not understand. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá wa, mo kí àwọn lọ́ba wa because they are watching my video. Confirm tí mo mọ̀. So wọ́n ní ká má bòyín mọ́. But èmi fà yín lé àwọn alálẹ̀, mo fà yín lé wọn lọ́wọ́. Àwọn alálẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé lótìtọ́ lódodo ní tó ń pè ní alálẹ̀ wa, àwa ti fà yín lé yín, a ti fà wọ́n lé yín lọ́wọ́. Ó kù yín, ó kù wọ́n. Nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ èmi. I am in my 40s. Tọ́lọ́ bá fún wa lẹ́mìí gúngùn, tó fẹ́yìn náà lẹ́mìí gúngùn, kó jẹ́ ká pẹ́ láyé. Ẹni jẹ́ kí n pẹ́ láyé Ọlọ́run ọba, jẹ́ ká pẹ́ láyé Ọlọ́run ọba. Ẹ bá mi parí ẹ̀. But kò ń ṣe gbogbo ala máa pẹ́ láyé. A 10-year-old girl was shot dead in Surulere in Lagos yesterday. By who? By the police. Ó fi pẹ́ láyé. Kí ló offense ẹ̀? Tẹ́ bá lọ find out offense ọmọ tó pa ní àná ní Ìjẹ̀ṣà ní Surulere, 18 years old. Kò tẹ̀, bí a ló ti marry, bí a ló ti bímọ, bí a ló ti ṣe ń tọ́bìnrin ṣe. Tolúlọpẹ́ Arótilẹ̀ was only 23. So tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ not now, àwa ti ń ronú the future. Kí ni future ṣe fẹ́ rí fún wọ, bó ṣe fẹ́ rí fẹ́mi, bó ṣe fẹ́ rí fún àwọn grandchildren wa, àtàwọn màmá tó bí àwa, àtàwọn bàbá tó bí o. Kí ló offense ọmọ tó pa yẹn nísìn? Tẹ́ bá lọ find out, you will realize that it is nothing. She was just killed for nothing. 18 years old. Girl to lead the procession lánàá ní Liverpool. I'm sure she's less than 20 years old. Tó bá jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà láti ṣe irú nǹkan tá a ṣe lánàá yẹn ni, púpọ̀ nù wọ́n nílé súnlé. Intan sọ nìyẹn, torí pé kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀. Even after the whole event, pẹ̀lú gbogbo orin tí mo rìn, I still end up traveling back 5 hours. And I was not in doubt scared of anything on the road from Liverpool back to London. That is the kind of life we want. But people like Tinubu that is hiding somewhere in this building or in anywhere. Yes, Tolúlọpẹ́ Arótilẹ̀, the first female. Do you know what it means? The first female combat. Ẹni tó lè gbé helicopter, tó lè máa fi jà tó gbogbogbogbogbò. Kí ló offense? Offense Tolúlọpẹ́ Arótilẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n lọ fún bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀ ní. And I was watching Mayegun, and a caller called in, and it's important that I also, oh yes, I sit down and I watch Mayegun from beginning to the end. Mo ti wo Sunday sermon, ti odiba ti ba dele oni ma fi ṣe the last broadcast me, because I learned a lot from him. Highly intelligent guy. There was a caller that called. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, ẹ̀ ń sùn. Wọ́n náà ti ń shut down, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ eléyìí ní Yorùbá kó lè yé wa dáadáa. Wọ́n shut down network ní Zamfara. Wọ́n shut down network ní Katsina. Tó bá shut down network nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ má jẹ́ kó jọ yín lójú. Tó bá shut down, wọ́n pa Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Oyèlékè. Ọ̀pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọmọ 18 years old, wọ́n pa lánàá. So life ẹ̀ ti tán. And tó bá ti pa life ẹ̀ ti tán. Life is completely finished. The question now is, Tebawani, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ parí ọ̀rọ̀ ti network yẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ tán pé network. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìlú náà àwọn ibìkan wà tó bá débẹ̀ wọ́n máa shut down network, especially when they are like VIP coming, big VIP, for security purpose, because some of the phone yẹn lọ́wọ́ máa fi ń detonate oyè nǹkan tí mo fi sọ lóyìnbó, because we're on a program where every little thing you say would also be encrypted. The question now is, Toban shut down network in the north. They will be coming down to shut down the same network in the Biafra land and commit genocide, which they have already done already. Did you understand what that means? The network that is being shut down in the northern part of the country, by the time Toba Tiwa nearly complain, you won't have any reason to complain. Because Toba complain, one today not let's say terrorists who are eliminated, but they will start from the southeast. They are fighting us indirectly, spiritually. No sound on YouTube. Please rectify. Really? Are you sure? Okay, okay, because when people say sound is very, very important, and nobody's saying anything, maybe you're the only one.
I come from the desert, okay? My people.
Can anybody still hear us on YouTube? Adekunle Adepoju, can you hear me on YouTube? Because somebody on Instagram said, okay, we can hear you, so definitely it's got to do with you. I guess we'll have a caller. Let's take the call. Hello? Hello? Alright, let's refresh the phone. The line is open if you'd like to call. But about the tripod, I won't be able to take calls. So I'm going to show you around the environment. The sound is okay on YouTube, so it might be maybe it's your device. Thank you very much, Adekunle. Happy Sunday to all our Christian brothers and sisters, our mothers. Èmi ò ní ever jókòó síbí báyìí kí n fẹ́nu mi bú Kristẹni àbí Mùsùlùmí àbáwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe, but we can call their attention to the reality on ground. Hello? Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́.
Basically, like the castle.
Ẹ ti wà lórí ẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ yín.
It doesn't have
I don't think, especially the ones that are Southwest, no, baby, or Kobiara, anything. What's your company plan? No, it's got anything. Okay?
Thank you.
So, when it's going on,
there's no problem on YouTube, so.
Hello?
Emma Sorolo.
I don't think they are really bothered by anything. Not the confidence and to what the people, because they said, that's why they can get into the United Kingdom in and out. I know that I get away with a lot of stuff. Then we go on to buy it to work any private tickets from the Watoma Packers, city airports. So, you know, whatever the cost that will cost them, they don't care. And however, we go watching no yet. What of the world, not want to pay. Only our diplomatic Roman work. The Emperor Mercedes Benz black here, the CB embassy, pushing multiple man will be area night bridge here.
What a long motto to my book on the motor embassy ma create eyebrow. What now on Mercedes can come to my be one, what now driver to my be one, I must have long going.
Only I want exactly one out to my so I put that the matter I want to have picture but recently. They are just coming in and out, sneaking in and sneaking out and going.
Oh yes, sneaking and sneak out, long shave. Sneaking and sneak out. The question Timothy money pé nígbà tí Tinubu tó mọ̀ pé òun ní official house ní Nigeria tó mọ̀ tó ń pè ní Bodyland. Everybody máa ń dúró síwájú bẹ̀. Kò ṣe declare bí tóun náà wà ní London. At least àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ kọ́ lè máa wá kí níbẹ̀.
And why I want to declare? Because the amount of safe houses in London
yeah. It cost them nothing. Yeah.
and the UK lockdown owner. Oh, yeah, it's like a company. They have so many savers.
One a lot of girlfriends don't touch a rally from CB, but you know.
A lot of girlfriends, within my experience here, they work close.
Belgrade.
So just sneak in and sneak out.
Okay.
And then they don't let anybody, and if they want to plan their movements or go to any club or anything, they have where, you know, how they do it. I want the I just think they're not getting the message.
Okay.
But the only way they get the message is coming very soon. Because how can you let something like flying all over south, north, so I don't understand.
Hey, Nisuru, let me respond to Henry. If you are not interested in us working with the Biafra, because your question, I mean, people tell me not to respond to questions. Don't tell us is Koiki working with the Biafra. All those nonsense, right? We are living in the 21st century. You better leave that. Do you trust all your family members? Because you are part of the problem. Because when you keep saying, you know, oh, are you working with the Biafra? You know, we don't want to have anything to do with the Biafra. I want Biafra, they're not asking for the same freedom like you. And the question is, do you trust all your own family? Is a question. So the issue about, you know, we shouldn't work with the Biafra. Even go back to Biafra. If you don't know, there's something called Ninas. Do you know what Ninas? They call joke a mass nonsense. Hello, me tell me go come mass all jare.
To be all complaining about. The thing is, what is going on, the way these people, the key people that are supposed to be the gatekeepers of the state, of the southwest, of the until I want to I think that's because then the message will not be clear. Okay, retaliation. If you come near me or you come to my land or you do this, but I believe that these people have better intelligence. They I want America, no, what they you can buy,
all right. Okay, I'm gonna stop you. I'm sure you have quite a lot to say, but I'm sure you'll probably be able to call back maybe later on as well, so that we can allow maybe 1 or 2 more calls. As soon as Tibati did anything, then we're gonna start moving. But thanks very much for the call. Really appreciate it. Once again, happy Sunday to all our viewers from around the world. I am literally on Allen Street, W1, City of Westminster, where intelligence is telling us the building behind me, or right in front of me rather, that is where all the corrupt politicians, have been visiting the national leader of the Al-Qaeda People's Congress. We're going to take a walk now. Let me just set up my tripod so that we can have everything. And as you always know, this is when I give you a bit of insight. A lot of you need to understand that we have a lot of Obas that prefer these politicians as against us. I'm not interested in the history, okay? I didn't live in 1960. I was born, you know, not in the 60s. So the question about the Igbo, the Biafra, keep that to you and your own cycle. So and don't come and distract us on the platform. If you think you don't want that, you can also go live on your own broadcast on your YouTube page and fight it out as well. At the Koja stage, that's what the nonsense. Adeyinka grandson, gbogbo nonsense no man son yen, ko son yen fún ohun àtàwọn family ete ni ko sọ fún. So, tá bá response is because we're not interested to respond to people like Adeyinka grandson. So, but some of you that are probably listening to Adeyinka grandson, you come here and be talking nonsense, you know, because of all the spills that come out from Adeyinka grandson's mouth. So, if we have kept quiet for him, it's because we have left him the way he is. We nonsense don't say against us and all that. So, we are not stupid. We listen to all that. But let him do what he has to do. Okuku ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó bá rí pa máa fún Tinubu ní ticket àwọn mala irọ́ ló ń pa. So, ìjà náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣì máa bọ́ sí at the end of the day. So, before we're going to stand up now, what I want us to understand is a lot of people will say that Yoruba nation, the tendency of us getting the Yoruba nation, what is the reality of it? The reality is, before 2023, you will start seeing pressure. Thank you very much, Mama Liz Dada. Thank you very much, everyone that have joined us. Pressure on my breast in bubble. In the last 24 hours, I have received 2 different killings in 2 different areas, again of Fulani terrorist attack in the Yoruba land. One was in Kwara, and the other one was somewhere in Monatibiti. And all these killings, our Yoruba Shin, we haven't reacted yet to the killings. So we are literally sucking it in. Every day we see the image, you know, people are being killed, people are being murdered, you know, this is happening. But we are only sucking it in. By the time Tinubu releases Sita, then it will not be the same story. Because as we speak right now, it is only one person that is fighting. And that is why the international community are thinking it's a communion clash. It's Christian versus Muslim. It is not Christian versus Muslim. There's genocide happening in Nigeria. More Nigerians have been killed on a daily basis. A lot of Nigerians want potential of a lot. But because it is also underreported here in UK and America and those big places, as in Roki, I want to cover our reporting atrocity, but they're not going to report those atrocities. But I am now speaking directly to most of the youth. Most of the youth at home. Because ẹ̀yin gangan ni ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kàn. Ẹ̀yin kan náà lẹ tún fẹ́ sọ pé kí Saraki and the rest of them, àwọn tí wọ́n ti ṣe jàǹbá fún life yín, ẹmọ tán pè ní jàǹbá, they've mortgaged your lives. It's not just about job creation. Sherry, in tèmi ṣe ní bíbá ní UK tí mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ń ṣe gbogbo kíní tí mo ń ṣe, ó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà lè máa ṣe same thing, you know, without being attacked in democracy. Tó bá yẹ pé democracy gangan là ń practice o. But tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ politician nísìn, nílé, politician yẹn máa wá lọ wá thug tó ready láti pa for 20,000 naira. Already láti eliminated for 20,000 naira. Èló ní 20,000 naira. Could have bought a free on 1 million. Oh yes, I said it since last year. Part of what we are fighting is also spiritual warfare. A lot of people might not understand that. And that is why we give thanks continuously to all the people that pray. Oh yes, we will pray, but we will also act. Pray, and we are not going to act. But this time around, everybody agreed. Ali Masola Dele, ẹ má sọ lókè, ẹ má jẹ́ kó mọ̀ kíníkan, but every one of us tó wò wá ìyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ́kàn rẹ̀ ní mind ẹ̀ ó mọ̀ pé aláti prepare fáwọn kankan for the eventualities. And if anybody says Koiki irọ́ ló ń pa, sorry, there can never be anything eventualities. Pé kò lè work irọ́ ni àníjà, and all that. Let's say okay, that's fine. But do you think that the way things are being pushed, where lives, right, ẹ̀mí yẹn wọ́n pa lójoojúmọ́, is not literally ẹ̀mí tí terrorists ń pa nìkan. Nílé nísìn, ebi. Ìjẹ́ ìfún kankan wọn. Sorry, I took this from the house. Puff lele. Ilé ni mo ti mú kúrò. I always have a bit of, small snack. Mélòó ló wà nínú ẹ̀? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mẹ́fà ló wà nínú ẹ̀. Mẹ́fà. Mo ti jẹun láàárọ̀. Breakfast. Full meal. Well, mo mu cereal, mo mu tea. Mo dẹ̀ jẹ bread àtẹyin láàárọ̀. Aago mẹ́fà àbọ̀ fẹ́ lọ lò nísìn. And this is the only thing tí mo ṣì jẹ for now. Apart from drink tí mo rà ní pub tó wà lẹ́yìn mi, because I can't sit down here and be doing broadcast. It will not be polite. Ìyẹn mo ṣe lọ́ra drink yẹn. But kí mo fi fàyọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn? Àgbàlagbà mi wà nílé nísìn. Ó wá ń wá party, tó ti ń ṣe party. O rò pé party lèmi ti gbà ní. No, party kọ́ mo ti gbà. A máa ṣe nílé mi. Ọ máa ṣe nílé. So bí ṣe fẹ́ jáde nísìn máa kọ́ mú díẹ̀ dání. Mo lè má jẹ márùn tó kù yìí tí máa fi wọlé. Because kò ṣe é bí ní problem wa. Àwa ń ronú future. Báwo ni future wa ṣe fẹ́ rí nínú Nàìjíríà? Ṣé future wa máa bright ni àbí future wa máa wà diminish? Not too far away from here. Bí a ti bá lọ round, màá gbé yín dé side ibẹ̀. Wọ́n ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Great Ormond Hospital. Gbogbo hospital tó wà ní UK tí problem yẹn bá le fún àwọn kéékèèké ni mo ń sọ nísìnyí. When the problem becomes extremely difficult, the children are brought down to Great Ormond Hospital. Àwọn tó ń gbé ní UK àbí àyè kankan bí a family yín tẹ̀mọ́ family yín tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní challenges ọmọ tó bí a kò lè breathe dáadáa ó ní. Look, things happen in life. I will take you down there, but that is after, survey around the whole building. So, ẹni tó bá fẹ́ wá síbí báyìí, bí ẹ kàn kọjá lọ, ẹ lè lè náà rí sọ̀kalẹ̀ because ìgbà táwọn politician yẹn máa ń wọlé tó ń jáde, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa mọ̀. But we play, to see whether we will see them or not. They might be inside, they might not be there today and all that, right? But one thing we've got to remember is bus 453, Ogbeyin Debi Bai, bus 88, Ogbeyin Debi Bai. And if we also have anyone that knows all their hideouts, if they don't IDC, if they don't Tapamosi, Ejekamo. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not just about Tinubu alone. Any one of them, our job is to make sure that we highlight and say, you are not welcome in this society. Because society tí mo respect òfin ìlú tó fi ìlú náà tí wọ́n náà tẹ́ kó respected kí ló dé tẹ́ wá jẹ́ káwọn tó wà nílé should also have the same freedom. And we mọ̀ pé àṣẹ ní military dictator mọ̀. We are no longer a military dictator. I mean, quote and unquote.
Without being on fire.
Tàbá sọ pé and practice democracy.
I used to
But truly, everybody knows that it is all mirage. And all the politicians, it doesn't matter wherever they are, Mori Jonathan, that drunk man, or Mutiburuku, all of them have to PhD, and there's so many of them like that. But what I am telling us is, let us ask ourselves, how many years? Call close ojú apo kikate sopoke Yoruba nation kako, you know. I'm just putting this out now. How many years do you think Nigeria can be better? For those of you, maybe you're watching, you still believe in one Nigeria, you're in the northern part of the country, you're in the southeast, you're in the southwest. Or you believe in one, no, don't even go there, I understand. How long do you think we can get back on track in Nigeria? Another 40 years? 10 years? 50 years? Hello?
How are you?
I don't know for long. If that's only to speaker level. No problem. All right. All right, no problem. All right, sir. I said, all right, sorry. All right. Do we have anybody believe in one Nigeria? How long is going to take for us to fix it? Give and take. How long? If you're saying that you don't want the Biafra, you don't want the middle belt, you don't want a separation, or maybe things might not be good now, maybe when the youth get to power, I don't know when that is going to happen, but how long? Roughly. Another 10 years? Sherry, problem Nigeria. The international community knows what they're doing. I may attack them all the time because I live here for 20 years. And Nigeria for them is a place that they continue to suck from. But over the international community will let go. Do you want to tell me that America think that we're practicing democracy? As a journalist in UK, some of my colleagues in Nigeria does not have the same freedom like I have here. But for the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, that's my problem. As long as, you know, as long as the situation is kept under control. Do you understand what that means? Imagine an 18-year-old girl, British girl, was killed yesterday. Do you think the case will be swept under the carpet? Immigrants, British. An 18-year-old girl was killed in Surulere yesterday. Just as so many of you are killed in every part of Nigeria, from Port Harcourt to River, to Enugu, to Imo, you know, to Abia, to the northern part of the country. And it seems it is normal for the international community. Tẹ́mi kan bá tó bá jábọ́ pín nílùú yìí bó ṣe máa gbé ẹ máa béèrè pé ṣé ẹ̀mí tó wà nílé yẹn, ẹ̀mí tó kú nílé ní Ìgàngán, ní Ojú Ẹlẹ́gba, ní Kwara, ní Kogi, ẹ̀mí yẹn ṣó yàtọ̀ síra wọn ni? Ibi tí ẹ̀yin ò lè understand pain tèmi feel nìyẹn. Because society didn't believe me for 20 years. For 20 years. And I have been complaining about Nigeria for a very long time. Not even before Yoruba Nation. Ever since I've been coming home in 2015. Go back and do a little bit more background on the work I've done. I have a privilege to have worked with Aso Rock if I wanted to. You only might believe me, only like to believe me. You don't have to believe me. Let me say, oh, need láti please me. Oh, they need láti believe me. Fún nǹkan tí mo ń sọ yìí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ máa ṣe media handle àwọn governors yìí, I will have done so easily. And it's not about ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Nígbà tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ mí, bí a nísìnyí tí mo ń sọ Yorùbá nation ló kọ̀rọ̀ pé but boy náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. I have access to every single one of them. But each time they come here to UK, they cannot answer the kind of question. Okay, I gotta move a little bit, I might be missing some few things there. Because sometimes, you say very good packing. That's fine. I remember when I went to Ondo State in 2017. There was an event held there in 2017. It was a car racing event. And it's an initiative in UK, but it has moved back to Nigeria. And because of the kind of job I do, don't worry, when I'm looking inside, I'm trying to see, looking into the vehicles. You never know what's inside the vehicles. Anyway, listen to Koiki to our life. They probably, run away.
Yes, it's one of those. Things all come with this thing, right? That's where the emphasis is.
Especially when you see a lot of black people. So, I see them as nothing. Nigba Toshoba, the former governor of Ogun State, private dinner. Nigba to pay 80 years old in London. He called me. Take a bit of pictures and all that. It was somewhere in central London. I don't see all these people as anything, because I have lived in a society that does not see those things. Apart from my background, maybe Timotiwa, maybe don't be missing, but anything one needly, the better life being, and what can you enjoy well, politicians here. When Makinde, then the governor, he came to London. I have those pictures. London, access mobile. For me, because media do good. Because I was also called for his arrival to come and do a coverage. The former dethroned emir and Bola was in the same room. Igboho was there. The Prince of Ghana, Ashanti, business got me together. But Oloman sponsored mine every year. Why am I saying all this? It's because Temi Beni Loyinbo. Temi Oribuba as anything. I remember when we went to Baba Sonjo's house. Me, because my backhand team, I hope they're watching. Kiloroko event in Tamanshiri, December 26th. Ni Ilue, Bia Ilu Babesha, not Ota. Maybe somebody might remind me. Let me see if my backhand team is watching. It was 2016. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, I've been given another address. Duchess Mills, Portland Place. Okay, this is another address somebody just sent. My brother from Canada. Thank you very much. Yes. Bagura. Yeah, Ibogude. Washiri. Fumilayo Abimbola. Eshegoni. Ibogude. Omonto upset me, Jumbe. Láti títì tàti gbéra. Belokada to gbé mi débẹ̀. I was very, very hungry. Yeah, Igboho. Elo type e Koiki Media sorry Google ke type in Igboho. First hand I met the PA or whatever to Amosun. Who can wonder pé kí lè mi ṣe lórí phone because they cannot understand anything. Their brain. Thank you very much, my back-end team. Igboho. Ó ń wò mí, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe ń wò mí báyìí nísìnyí lórí small phone. Tí bá fi phone yìí wọ̀n, wà á rí pé phone yẹn kékeré ni, sorry. Tí bá ti fẹ́ wẹ̀ ilé náà wẹ̀yìn náà. Ó wá ń wò mí nígbà tó rí tí mi stream. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé stream ni mò ń ṣe. Ó kàn rí pé eléyìí tó àwọn gbé kámẹ́rà gbẹ nígbà tí Amosun máa dé. I counted all the vehicle. I might not be precise now, but mọ́tò tó tẹ̀lé Amosun was more than 50. Amosun náà ló wá sí London nísìnyí tó ń hide. Amosun. Fẹ́ kí n pè ní senator orí ẹ̀ gbálẹ̀. Orí ẹ̀ ó ti gbálẹ̀. The same Amosun yẹn ó wá London nísìnyí. Kò tẹ̀lé wa máa sọ pé bóun ṣe jẹ́ former governor kó máa wá gbé convoy bíi 10 kọ́ máa níta ló ń lọ nǹkan náà Amosun ló ń lọ. Sì kí wá ní gbogbo afẹ́fẹ́fẹ́ rèrè tó ń ṣe. Nonsense. I saw Obasanjo as well on that day. I was just about 2 meters away from where he is. In the Tojoko sitting in the church. But these people don't mean anything to somebody like us. Because the question that our faith be one, we already let you answer. Kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe the right thing. Yes, ẹ wo Jeremy Corbyn lánàá. Ṣé wọ́n bí any Yoruba politician kankan dá tó ṣe tí Jeremy Corbyn ṣe lánàá. Ṣé wọ́n bí Yoruba politician kankan dá or any Igbo politician or Hausa politician to try what Jeremy Corbyn. Do you know what it means? What it feels? A member of parliament, a former don't destroy Labour Party. That's a different story entirely. In the politics here. But what I'm trying to say is, do you know what it means? In freedom. One ẹni tó bá jẹ ẹ bá mi parí òwe yẹn ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì ló máa kú gbì. Ẹni tó bá jẹ gbì òun ló máa kú gbì. But our own politicians, Adeleke tó ti jẹ governor, ẹ wo security tó fún tó bá wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ṣó ń gbárù security bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n lè ní ẹ torí wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni èrò yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. They have nothing to offer. Let us think about all this. If we could say some 5 years ago, some 4 years ago, we were not interested. One of our don't media, ó padà lọ jẹ nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú Sanwó-Olú lÉkòó. I won't mention his name because it's not necessary. But he was here. Àwọn tó bá mọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ti ń sọ báyìí ní sàn tó bá mọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ̀ kan náà wà lóòótọ́ bí Koiki lóun náà rí báyìí. Òun náà máa ń ṣe same thing tí mo ṣe lòun náà ṣe. He's in Lagos now working with Sanwó-Olú. Òfin ipò máa lè criticize wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń criticize wọn nísìn. Can't do so because it's already part of them. Even those that went with good intention, don't get me wrong. There are some few Yorubas, people that went to say, let us work with this government, only for them to realize that, wow, you can't work with them. It's possible. You can't. And that is why we are saying now, the option is still on the table to rewrite the history. I've asked a question, I couldn't get an answer. Let's leave Nigeria, how long is it going to be fixed? I am in my 40s. Another 40 years, then I'll be in my 80s. Give me, if all these Yoruba politicians, then only, right?
Your customers are like,
maximum 8 years, Lomache, Lurioye. So, I don't hate him, but it's for his own benefit. It's not for the benefit of the Motuwokukun Foundation, rather. I have a back-end team that always go and pull off some of these videos or pictures. Who is that? I'm going to turn the camera around so I'll easy for you to read and the date and the time. Oh yes, the date rather. Who is that? Can you date here? 17th of November 2018. Who is that? They might have good intention, but they are also entrapped in a system. Somebody say my governor. Okay, if you picture I didn't ask you to send all these pictures. We've shown people before. There was a man, what is your story, Harry? When our former Nigerian ambassador, George Ogmutade, wanted to have his 80th birthday in London. Also, a lot of controversy was after that birthday because people died of COVID. There was a man that was there. And that's in there. Okay, ẹni tó bá mọ ẹni tó ń pè ní ọ̀kẹ́ owó ẹni tó bá mọ̀ ò lè mọ ẹni tó jẹ́ but ẹni tó bá mọ tó ń pè ní ọ̀kẹ́ owó you will know the person I'm talking about. I am not interested in all these individuals because you know why? Somebody like him also, I don't know his own take on the Yoruba nation. But one thing is, no immortal, I hope we pronounce it that, will live forever.
It looks like a nice one.
Who is that? I'm sure a lot of you know her very well. That's Abike Dabiru.
Yeah. So, anyway.
This is August 2019. Katetuma Soro Yoruba Nation. Who is that? Igbenedon. And none of them can come out and say, some of them did not even pay for the Koiki Media job we did for them. We end up at Dasimulara. Let any one of them come out and say, Boboton Soro yen, iyen nu o se le ri nkan kan against the Koiki Media. Táwọn kan ṣe wá ń sọ nísìn pé Koiki kówó jẹ ṣe kíní kan. Táwọn ilé tíyan bá pàdé ìyàn ní kówó jẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn. That again is the wife, the current governor of Kwara State. That's the wife. I'll turn the camera around again. so that I can then show you. But if a picture by me again. Most of you okay, what we're gonna do is let me or the picture they say. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the camera around and then we show you one at a time. So let's turn the camera around. Let's turn the camera around so that everybody will get a glimpse of it properly. So let's start with this. So I'm gonna go this way. That is the governor of Ondo State, and this was 17th of November 20. I can expand it, Dada. This was 2018. So if I wanted to be the media for this man, I would have lobbied. Never did I speak to him about anything of such, because they could not answer my question. Who is that? That is the dethroned emir of Kano. You can see my press badge right there. As you can see my press badge. Who is that? I told you I was with him. July 2019, the former governor of Ogun State, Olusegun Shoba, another brilliant elderly journalist. That's again his birthday. I told you, if I wanted to be Seyi Makinde governor, Seyi Makinde as you call him, I call him Seyi Makinde, because as far as I'm concerned, governor is just a title. That is my picture with him. After that is him there. Which is governor to London, no PDP. Again, the wife of the governor, Ele August, Yoruba Nation. This was the mayor's office, very close to Wembley. Okay, one year. Ìyàwó Ọbásanjọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n jọ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Ìyẹ́sítà Jayé ni. Ẹni tó bá mọ woman yẹn dáadáa. Mo bi eléyìí pé báwo ló máa kúrò lórí oyè. Only it will happen in another election. Ìyẹn bàbá burúkú yìí. Olórí kan pàlàǹpàrà. And so many like that. So let's come back to the broadcast. So we're gonna take a walk now. Let's come back here. And then you can see why, if I could not say anything in all these people, that is why we are asking for a referendum to opt out of Nigeria now, before it is too late. It might be on Instagram. I'm going to have to stop you because I can't manage. But later on, I'm going to come back. So excuse me. So you're going to have to join us on Facebook or YouTube. I'm going to end the broadcast on Instagram right now. And I hope you, our youth, will understand that you have access to people. So if I can have access to them and I still don't see them as anything, Yoruba Nation. Now imagine I'm sorry Yoruba Nation, that is another better option on the table. So I'm going to end the broadcast on Instagram. You have to go to continue to watch it on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you very much once again, those of you on Instagram. This is the reason why we are saying, let us end Nigeria now.
Yes, they are.
It's a contraction. It is not meant for us. So, people bounty moving no, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Okewo himself left his 2 mobile phones with me while he went to the loo. They can't try that with you in Nigeria. Open one toilet, open lotto. Owa ko mobile phone méjèèjì lé mi lọ́wọ́. Èmi mo phone internet hotspot. Even though they go our own ambassador bí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní Koiki wà ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ ó ní kó lọ sọ fún Koiki pé no wọn ò fẹ́ Koiki níbẹ̀. I'm talking about the wife of Justice. They call him Justice, right? I call him Judge Oguntade. Àwọn náà dà ní sí àsìkò ní gbogbo nǹkan ìbáwọn jẹ gọ́fọ́ jẹ ambassador ní sí ibo ló wà ní sí. The wife ìyàwó Oguntade wọ́n ṣe sọ fún pé Koiki wà nísàlẹ̀ nínú event ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ o ẹ mọ̀ pé mi máa ń tètè dé event màá ti dé bẹ́ẹ̀ màá ti surface gbogbo tó ń lọ òkè owó lówó rẹpẹtẹ. It drives a customized Rolls Royce here in London. Customized. Oh my God. So I pity those of you that keep saying all the time, you know, even the woman ki ma sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, you know, pé ariwo ọjà ni. It's not about the money. Àwa ń ronú future ni. Yes, ìyàwó former ambassador to London, kò ń ṣe current one, Justice Oguntade. Ìjọ tí mo tẹ̀lé àwọn Ìjẹ̀bú àwọn Ogun State, not Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, Ogun State ta lọ kí ní embassy. I'll try and get that picture. Mo mọ̀ bí bákẹ́ntì mi lè bá mi rí yẹn. Tí mo introduce her because everybody was introducing themselves. Ẹ mọ̀ pé as an ambassador oríṣiríṣi ìlú máa lọ kí state. Àwa the indigene of Ogun State, àwa lọ kí ní 419 location 9 embassy yẹn. I did introduce myself. And the man recognized the name very well and even knows the dad, my dad. I'm not sure whether he was there when the wife sent the message, but I'm sure you know, some of our women, not what could have happened. Talk about Koiki. What big channels television were last in Nigeria? But what she bought Koiki by? Only colors of me, could Edo was of me. Why am I saying all this? Because I don't want you to look at them as God. One shall long. Is it okay? I want to use the. Excuse me. I'm going to use the loo. Is it okay? Just leave this. I will be long. Yes. So, again, play. Let me play something. So, Emma Koiki. Bama so bofe lotto. Iro. Ṣé kito yẹn wá ṣe mí léṣe ni. Oyinbo kò ní jí fóònù mi mo ti sọ fún. Ìwọ jẹ́ fi fóònù méjèèjì sílẹ̀ báyìí. Màá máa show view báyìí. Màá dẹ̀ máa play orin lẹ́yìn. Mo kàn máa sáré dìde ni. Mo ní pẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kàn máa fi orin Fúlàní sí. Tí bá wá dé àbẹ̀rẹ̀ padà. Ó ṣé gan ni o. Thank you very much my back end team. Òkè dà nǹkan tí bá mi rán picture díẹ̀ sí. Tí bá dé màá wá play. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ lọ kí n lọ his ara mi díẹ̀. Ìkọ̀ tí bá ti dìde mo ní lè ṣe. So and as well just do it here. So ẹyẹ rí wọn as Ọlọ́run wọ̀ kí n ṣọlọ́run tẹ́mi bá lè rí ọ̀kẹ́ owó ìbó yẹ kí n máa rá bàbà fún ni mo dá mọ̀ dáadáa ní bí ṣe rí báyìí mo ní ọ̀kẹ́ owó ló ń bọ̀ yìí at the end of the day irọ́ ló bá dé sí nǹkan níbẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ kí n fi dé ẹ máa enjoy ẹ lọ. ẹ má wọrí kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe sí gbogbo ẹrù mi ní bíbá nígbà yóò fi ṣe Nàìjíríà lè máa wọrí báyìí. mo ti dé padà o. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Àní pẹ́ dìde máa lọ. Ọjọ́ tí wọ́n sáré wo picture tí wọ́n send sí mi. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín tí bá lọ dánrò nǹkan tí mo dánwò ní Nàìjíríà o. Kò tó jí, kò tó dìde, ìwọ náà mọ̀ tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀. This is the kind of life táwa ń gbé. Kò sí nǹkan tó fi fóònù ṣe. Ó ní tiẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ ní tèmi. Tó bá jí problem ló máa jẹ́ fún un. Tó bá jí fóònù yẹn problem ló máa jẹ́ fún un. Ìwọ lọ sí pọ́ọ̀bù tàdúgbò ẹ̀ nísìn kò fi fóònù lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ náà lọ sí tọ́ílẹ̀tì. Ẹni tó sọ fún gan ló máa jí fóònù yẹn ló máa sá lọ. Ẹ mọ̀ ìyà tẹ́ ń jẹ nílé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo àwọn picture tó ti fi ránṣẹ́ sí mi. Then we stand up and then we start making. Mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ọ, happy Sunday. We continue to give you reasons, basic reasons that we should leave the contraction called Nigeria. I just started one picture.
So you can basically, I mean, it worked out for me because I get my gym membership cheaper, and then you get that watch for free. If you basically, the more exercise you do, the more points you get.
Thank you.
So, yeah. And then set up for depending on how many steps you do, that's like how many points I've got this week.
Then also next week.
And then pay for like his watch when I'm
That's it, you're paying on my share for Michelle.
well, Vitality have a deal with Virgin Active.
Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa pé this is Ìbògùn picture Ìbògùn yẹn lélẹ̀. Picture kì í parọ́. Picture kò ní ever parọ́. Tẹ́ bá wo ẹ̀yin mi, ẹ̀rí bí ṣe wò wọ́n. Kódà picture ó show exactly reaction mi. Mo kàn wọ́n pé kí ni gbogbo nonsense. Ṣé rí reaction mi? Ṣé rí bí ṣe fọwọ́ ká? Ṣé rí bí ṣe fọwọ́ sí? That is my reaction on Ìbògùn Day in 2016. Kí ni gbogbo mẹ́sì kan ṣe? Ṣé rí bí ṣe wò wọ́n? Èmi nìyẹn pẹ̀lú tripod mi. Èmi lẹ́ ń wò yẹn o, Koiki nìyẹn o. Ìbògùn Day lélẹ̀. Ìbògùn Day. Ẹ̀rí bí ṣe ń wò pé kí ni gbogbo nonsense. So, because I do not see them as God. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ rí wọn as God. Àwọ̀ rí wọn as God. So, àwọ̀ rí wọn as God. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ rí wọn as God. Wọ́n ṣe God fáwa. So we're gonna move now.
It's very frustrating. The last few months of struggle.
What does it get incrementally harder?
No,
It's not like you don't have to work more.
You'll just be, I'll completely forget by the end of the week.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ rí wọn as God. We're gonna move now. Ẹ má ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń send message. Ẹ má bínú if I haven't respond to it. You know, already listen, they're not very happy. One now to send message to me. More for the message and listen to pop up. And I don't have the number before. So sometimes people think I'm about to pay Koiki kò ní respond. Ẹ má fi ṣe bínú. Báwo lẹ ẹni tó bá pè mí lánàá nísìn kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ get me. You know, with all the events happening, you know, yesterday, you know. So ní Liverpool, there's no way that you might get me. So let's get our tripod together and then we start preparing to move. So we're gonna move in a bit. So let's go with me. So we're gonna move. So now so my hang lay, so the tripod, and then that way we can move. So Mawafi Somole. So bear with me. So I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. There's one sticker, like one piece. Oh yeah.
Very soon, I'm gonna get a stabilizer. So when I'm doing so there'll be less movement. So a year round, politicians as gods. They are not gods. It doesn't matter who they are careless. They are all. Hello.
Emma, I think I have met you, but I think it was short.
I'm on Allen Street.
I know who you are, but I don't know them so well. Yeah, that's right. And it's Josh.
I'm not I'm trying to. All right, I'm moving to see you, but I need to get this right first before we move, so that way we will get to go. So you can't believe me, a politician, I can waste time. One interesting. I remember when the Plateau State governor came to London. He showed me she walk up. Two bawa gbini jono long. Money she governor they no sha. Plateau State la long ni mo nso. O wa se event kan ní London. O kan fin kówó wá sí London ton tọ́jú owó pamọ́ síbẹ̀ ton ra lé ton ra gbogbo. Ya fo won na barawo banzani ni gbogbo. Ẹ̀yin lẹ pọ́n wọn lé nílé. Awo ní láti pọ́n wọn lé. Kí ni mo fẹ́ máa pọ́n wọn lé fún? Tí à ń já àwọn èèyàn nílé. Ṣé báwọn èèyàn ló ń pa ní Plateau nísìn? Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn, it's quite a long time. Kò tẹ́ ń ṣe nísìn rárá. Kò ń ṣe nísìn rárá at all. Very, very long time ago. All right, I'm gonna move nísìn. So again, that is the building. So we're gonna go around. I'll show you. And then we will then continue. The only here, there's another address to you want to send to maybe I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Are you filming something?
Yeah. I'm a journalist.
Wow.
So I came to track one of our politicians that stole Nigerian money.
Really? Is he here?
Yeah, he's living in there. Yeah. Tinubu, his name is Tinubu. Maybe you when you see him, when I'm gone, let me show his picture.
Let's go keep you updated.
Yeah. Just I'll give you my card. Just let me know. There's genocide happening. I know you're not. I mean, I don't want to distract you with your evening. But there's genocide happening in Nigeria. Millions of them. I mean, I don't want to show you those gruesome images. Children, babies being killed, and these jokers would come here spending wealth meant for millions of Nigerians. So he might not come down because he's sick.
Yeah, he knows.
So, but let me just show you in case maybe he might just say, okay, let me come down, and then you might just have a glimpse of what it looks like.
So you were waiting, but he didn't come down.
Nah, I'm not gonna wait now. I've been here for a while. They're not gonna come out the moment that I'm here.
Yeah, that's so true.
They don't like the media, especially mine. So this is you can use Koiki Media on Instagram, YouTube. I just got back from Liverpool yesterday.
Amazing.
I went for another the arms trade event. And so quite a lot happening. So yeah, check me out. And then we do quite a lot. We follow the news wherever it is.
Yeah.
I was on the Extinction Rebellion crew. So that's the guy.
This is the guy. Alright, thanks a lot.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye for now. Bye bye. So Sherry building here, Sherry Sherry. I know we're Nigeria, I'm a bad journey. So one formula address again, I'm gonna check that out. Maybe not today, but this is the building, and then what we're gonna do is so if it's not this one, they're hiding somewhere. So there's a bus stop right opposite the building, right? Go there, say go might get it wrong, so bus stop right? So I'm gonna cross, but address ilé lele number 100, right? So my cross me see pop tí mo wà látẹ̀ nǹkan tí mo ti jókòó nìyẹn. I've been here for like over 3 hours or more. They're all 419s. All your politicians, they're all corrupt. They're all corrupt. So Tibawa Bay. So that is the building from the top there. This is where we believe Tinubu, the national, again, lucky tripod me. I'm gonna take you around and I'm gonna check the other address that I've been sent. Maybe something close. If it's close, I'll take a walk down. If it's not close, I won't give that address here. So they can hide, but they cannot hide forever. It's just a matter of time. They can hide, but they cannot hide forever. When millions of Nigerians are suffering, they cannot use the wealth that belongs to every Nigerian for their selfish gain alone. So this is what the building looks like. Again, there's a bus 453 and bus 88. That stays there. So we're gonna spin around. Then I might take you around, the Great Almond, and then we'll probably see, how far we go. So let's just spin around a little bit. Once again, this is Koiki Media, and welcome again to those of you. If you're living in Nigeria and you're thinking Nigeria will be a better place, you're wasting your time. It is never going to be great. So if anybody's fooling you, go back. Those are all the lies they were telling us. Nigeria is going to be great, but they're sucking the hell out of Nigerians, putting weapons into the hands of terrorists. Okay, all right, the back end team will look into that. There's somebody giving trouble on YouTube. The back end team will look at that. So once again, a very good evening and welcome. So this is what the view looks like from here as well, right? It is not too far away from the BBC. I'm on a broadcast at the moment, so I'm gonna have to call you back later. Yeah. So again, all these, as you can see, these are not like those small. These are big mansions. Until you get inside, you realize that they are not. All these small. I want old. So could that be? So again, this is just the back side as well. As you can see there, let's cross. Right. So if you look at it again, sometimes they might come through the back. They might come through the front. You understand what I mean? So no, this is Duchess Street. It is about a few meters away from Portland Place. I will not need BT address it. Okay, yeah, it's definitely okay. Somebody's calling. Okay, all right. I'll pick the call later. Oh no, BT me to see me. It's the same thing. Address the okay. No, that one is this one is Duchess Mill. So it might be. I've been sent another address, but it's the same thing anyway because that's. So I'm actually on Great Portland Place, which is W1. So I request bus 88 near. So bus 88 today. So it's hiding somewhere within this, proximity anyway. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can hide, but they cannot run. Okay, I was not on the BBC, so you probably is not me you see, or you're probably watching my broadcast. I've not even been to the BBC at all today. I'm the BBC rara. So, or maybe you just probably, looking at me on my broadcast. So, again, as you can see, these are not just ordinary These are high mansion. You know, you could tell even from the, you know, and I think there's a filming going on as well. So I don't know. It looks like there's a filming, but that's, you know, it's got to do with filming. So this is Duchess Street. So Duchess Mills is what the person that sent me. So this is Duchess Street. So as you can tell. So this is the back end. Let me see that other one. So yeah, these are mansion. These are mansion, you know. No be moi. I'm doing support to politician. You're wasting your time. Politician to care nipa. Politician that are barawo. Okay, W1. Okay, let's see something. Okay. All right. The Duchess Mills is not far away. Cavendish. Okay, let's see. Allen Street. I'm doing a Google map now. I hope I'm on the right track now. No, I should go this way. Alright, let's go back out this way. So, once again, think about it. The more you keep all these politicians in Nigeria, the more they become wealthy, their children will take over, and then their children will become the godfather. The godfatherism will continue, and it will not end. So Okomama continue. And that is why we are saying we are better off, you know, to come out of Nigeria, demand a referendum, right? Offices in Mugobi by Nisi, as you can tell. Offices, you can see. Offices, you can see all the different machines inside. Okay, or could you part of BBC gonna be by Gonse because only the BBC building gone on there. So BBC near a very big massive so anyway, so at least you have the idea of what we are saying. And I want you both care because owo tonko wa sibi by talking rally talking shake gbogbo kini. I want you both need owo yen. Not just owo nikan, right? One need the crude oil wa, one need the gbogbo resources wa. Yeah, okay, somebody say, yeah, that is BBC. So definitely, this is part of BBC then. So this building, then way, is part of BBC. Yeah, I was right, because Mori a lot of red light inside. So yeah, it's part of BBC. Oh, Mobito da lateral, listen now. Oh, Mobito da. Yeah, I'll follow now. Okay, so I think we might just okay. All right. I think the other address for me is just about a few meters away from here, 2 minutes away. So the landlord guy, and the Kenya embassy is that flag. And Kenya is Wu and the Kanu, Kenya. So continue to be supporting them and be, you know, trying to defend these people that have made your life. That's the BT Tower. So, okay, so now we are on New Cavendish Street, right? And from the next address, I'm told that Tinubu house is on Duchess Mills, which is the one we're just about to approach. So, I was given that one, but while we were live, somebody was saying, Koiki, why not check this one as well? You might be lucky, maybe some of those politicians, they might get stuck inside, they might not want to come out. So again, I'm told it's somewhere, so Tinubu is also living in one of these buildings or this area. Thank you very much, my brother, all the way from, I won't give more details on that. So he sent me a message and he's telling me, Koiki, since you are very close, why not also check Duchess Mills, which is what you're looking at? So, like I said, the one I was looking at that I was told is the one further down there, but somewhere around there, this is what your politicians. So we're gonna just spin around. We don't know which of the building. Àfitì ọba rí wọn tó bá sọ̀kalẹ̀ tó bá jáde ọ̀bẹ wa deliver oúnjẹ fún wọn and all that. So, but definitely within some of these highbrow buildings, Tinubu is hiding somewhere there. I'm talking about the National Party leader. So, gbogbo àwọn pictures tó máa ń yà yẹn tó máa ń gbé sí orí social media pé wọ́n ti wá kí ní London, also the money queen. So, ìkan náà properties yìí inú rẹ̀ ló wà. Wọ́n ti fa curtain, wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé Koiki ti wà around. So, ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ láti jáde lẹ́ǹkan. So, it's all linked. Again, Duchess Mills. So, again, this, as you can see, very, very quiet. Ó yàtọ̀ sí Abúlé Peckham, àbí Dustin, àbí Dagenham. Ẹ rí pé àwọn mọ̀bí tó dá. And that is what we are saying. So let me bring the tripod down a little bit, because I'm watching Romy. And then we just do a bit and then we move from here. So I don't know which of the building, but from what I'm told, and there are so many of them like that. Àti Fayose, àti gbogbo wọn, they are all the same. Kan náà ni gbogbo wọn. Ó ṣe governor tán nísìn, ó ti lọ nísìn. Kí ló ṣe sílẹ̀, kí ló padà ṣe sékìtì. Nonsense and jagbajantis. Life yín ò padà better. Ó ti mortgage life yín náà ni. Ó padà mortgage life yín. I'm talking about èyí tí ẹ bá ń support wọn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń support wọn because ẹ̀yin lẹ rí wọn as demigod. Àwa ò rí wọn as demigod. So let me turn the camera to my face. Àwa ò rí wọn as the demigod. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń rí wọn as the demigod. Àwa ò rí wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. But somewhere within here is where he's hiding. With all his wealth, he could not build a good healthcare system and aftercare. They call it aftercare. Yes, vanity upon vanity. Bodilon Ikoyi is now in London, yes. Tó bá jẹ́ Nigeria nísìn, ní wájú Bodilon, ẹ ti rá àwọn tẹ́bi ń pa. So kí ló dé tí wọ́n disclose ibi tí ó ń gbé? Fẹ́yìn tí ebi ń pa náà tí ẹ̀ ń support wọn tẹ́ wà ní UK. Kẹ̀lé wa máa queue láti wá máa gba £100, £200 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àbí £1,000. I'm sure some of them are coming. Wọ́n máa yọ wọlé, bàbá, àníkàwá kí ni o, ṣàlàáfíà lẹ́wà. Àlàáfíà máa tọ́ ara o. Àìmọye àwọn tó ń kú tó lálàáfíà tó wà nílé. Àìmọye àwọn tó ń kú tó lálàáfíà. And the question is, yes, thank you very much, my brother. I'll speak to you later. So now at least mo tún ti láì díà. So anytime tá bá ń ṣe research wa lẹ́ǹkankan. Sometimes I will come without them knowing. But one thing we got to tell them is, you can't live like this when millions of Nigerians are suffering for a political party that brought in terrorists. Because Tinubu was part of those. So, no, you can't tell us that. He is part of the political party that brought terrorists into the country. And that is why your life, well, we got to have a precise address. We can't just go to St. John's Wood and all that. We have to have a precise address. If I have the precise address, as I think now, this is like a very quiet. So, your little yobo. Bí alátan kan tí mo tẹ̀tí jókòó síbẹ̀ ẹ̀gọ́sẹ̀. Bí ó lè ti sọ̀kalẹ̀ ẹ̀gọ́sẹ̀ kó ń gan ní kó ó lè ní kó wá gba tẹ́gùn. Ó lè ní kó wá gba tẹ́gùn. Ẹ má bínú kẹ́yìn tẹ́ wà lórí Facebook, you're unable to see me properly. Sorry about that. Yeah, anyway, let me turn the camera. Èmi kọ́ lẹ fẹ́ wò. The environment and lẹ fẹ́ wò. So, bó ṣe rí leléyìí o. Ṣé rí pé kò sí ẹyẹ, kò sáriwo. This is the kind of life they like. Ibi tó ti fẹ́ negotiate ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria leléyìí again. Remember, we were told that they took so many people to America when Buhari was coming. I'm sure they're preparing the next person. They're sitting down now somewhere here, trying to determine the lives of millions of Nigerians. And you sit down in Nigeria, your life is going to be determined from here. Remember when they were bringing in Buhari? Nígbà tó ń gbé Buhari bọ̀, the same UK, you know, the same United Kingdom. Well, I'll say Chatham House. I will do this. I will do that. I'm a do. Go and give 50 billion to go and be working in the soldier and the army. They will eat cassava and maize. Hey. And you see, the wealth that belongs to every Nigerian is somewhere within this suburb. Within the suburb, once again, this is Koiki Media. As you can see, for them, as long as somebody were okay, Momo Tinubu, Momo this, Momo that, and then so what? So what? In the midst of poverty. Can you see? Everybody say yeah. If I want to as you can see. So that tells you that if only we understand that we do not want anyone to negotiate our lives again on our behalf. So we're gonna take a couple of pictures. Maybe somebody might know a little bit. And then, so we take all the pictures. They are preparing the next president when we are asking for a total breakup from the contraction called Nigeria. Nigeria is a crime scene. As you can tell, I won't care, I won't work out, look at my what idea, oh, be at about a day, Latin Nigeria. I think down to my about told you there. So you want no bully. When you kill a little shake pelua. Ah, Kapa la via. Ko yeni. Toba yeni. Arama tai. Ariama bumasho. Abibeko. So let's capture this as well. Once again, as we're leaving this particular axis, we will ask the question, could this be where Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu has been staying and all those politicians have been flying down to come and say hello to him? I don't know. But we do know they can't hide forever. As they're also preparing, we will also be telling them that we do not want another election. What we demand now is a full, total referendum to opt out of the contraction we call Nigeria. You're still watching Koiki Media as we are about to leave this particular area. I'd like to appreciate every single one of you that have joined us this evening. Liverpool was successful. Let us make sure that we walk towards. Okay, let's see the front view from here. Maybe they might just open there. Okay, this is a diplomatic car, so this has a lot of it's a diplomatic car. They're about to read D. D is a diplomatic car. So that plate number says it's a diplomatic, but not literally in Nigeria. I don't know. And that could be anywhere. Curtains are all the way up because they do not want cameras to pick them. But definitely this. So I'm going to take a picture of this. We'll do a background check on that. See if this belongs to one of the Nigerian diplomatic vehicles. I'll do a check on that. There's a way you can check it. So we'll come back to that. So once again, as you can see this above, very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. So let's look on this side. Okay, but not like by daddy length anyway. So the question again is, could this be or not where the national leader of the APC, where Buhari came to see him? Could it be or not? So as we continue to expose them wherever they are, I don't know any fucking ballet. Boss if you know lokan ballet inte wa nile. Boss if you lokan ballet. Almost 18 years old, only walk pa on lana. And you could tell when people that live, I mean people put CCTV, but that's one day, you know. So, and on that note, I'm back to Elonia. So, thank you very much once again, and I will say bye for now. So, we'll be back again from a different location as usual, but this time around, we say Yoruba Nation is not going back. Yoruba Nation now. Great Britain allow our people to go, give us referendum so that we can opt out of that shithole contraction. There's no crowd here. Konse Bitown Yoruba Nigerians, but it's a very quiet area. So, bye for now.